Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Courtney and my husband's name is Bryce, and we make videos about our travels. So a little backstory about us. We both quit our jobs, bought a 30-year-old camper van and lived in it for 5 months, so we traveled around the US. And then from there we sold the van and left for Europe, and we are now in Southeast Asia. We're currently in Malaysia and we have been on the road in total for 10 months now. As you can imagine, when we moved into the camper van, we had to really be pretty choosy about what we brought with us and had to downsize into a small van. And from there, we had to downsize even further into backpacks. Today, I thought I would show you what is in my backpacks. Before we left, I watched a lot of these videos just to give me more confidence and make it seem a lot more realistic that you could pack your life away into 2 backpacks and just leave for who knows how long. So I thought it would be fun to make one of these of my own to maybe help someone else that was in my position about 10 months ago. So this is my big backpack. It is a 60-liter North Face backpack, and it's pretty good. And this is my smaller carry-on, and it is a 25-liter REI backpack. And let's just start with this one. Start with the big pouch. And on top here, I have a little case that I keep all of my electronics in. I have our adapter for all of the different plugs that we need to use around the world. I have some earbuds. I have a bigger pair of headphones. My Kindle. iPod. Yes, I still use an iPod to listen to music and podcasts so that my phone doesn't die when we're traveling. Got an extra charging base. And then I also have pens. So next is my bag that I use when we go out, put stuff in. And then next I have my iPad, the book that I'm currently reading, and 2 notebooks. Next we have my camera case, and in here we have a GoPro charger, extra lens, a camera, charging cables and stuff in these side pouches. And then on the bottom here, I have my toiletries. And here, we've got eyelash curlers, razor, bronzer, chapstick, a small towel for if we're staying at a hostel and they don't have towels, a little bag of hair ties, deodorant, epilator, got hair, bandana, coconut oil, more lip balm, B12 spray, hand sanitizer, jewelry, menstrual cup, you know, the basics, a mirror. That's everything in there. And then I also have this little bag with shampoo and conditioner, bug spray, and some laundry detergent, because you never know when you're gonna need to hand wash your stuff when you're traveling and you run out of underwear. TMI. All right, so that's it for the big pouch. And then there's a small pouch on the inside in here, and I have sunglasses and just some like extra cards and money. And then on the front, we've got an eye mask and some earplugs, because you never know when you're gonna need to try to sleep somewhere, like a bus or a plane or a train or a hostel that's noisy or anything. And I also, on the sides, in the water bottle pouches, I have these 2 1-liter water bottles that roll up when you're not using them. So they're pretty great for traveling. All right, now let's go through the big one. I'm just gonna take everything out and then I'll show you after it's all out. Alright, so this is everything that I have in my big backpack. I've got different packing cubes. This one has pants and shorts in it, and this has shirts, and this has dresses and rompers and stuff like that. And this has socks and underwear, and that's a raincoat, and that's a sweater, and this has bathing suits in it, and these are my 3 pairs of shoes. Now I will go through each packing cube individually. Alright, so the thing that I am the most pleased with about the way that I've packed for this trip is I bought packing cubes before we left. And these have been a lifesaver, especially when you're living out of a backpack and you have to like reach down and get stuff out, and I just don't like traveling with a backpack where all the clothes are just loose in there and you have to pull them all out individually and look for stuff, and it's just a lot harder. So anyway, this method that I have going on has been working really well, and I just have individual packing cubes for each category of clothing. And so you just kind of pull it all out when you get to a place, and they're all nice and organized and packed away in these little cubes, and it just makes me really happy. This one is dresses. And as you can see, I roll them up in there and then zip them up, and it keeps them nice and compact. Right, so I'm just gonna pull out all my dresses and show you what I have. Start with this red one. It's just a flowy red dress with long sleeves, and it's nice for walking around a city or going to the beach. Then I have this blue one. It's just like an off-the-shoulder one, and it's just like a flowy blue dress, and it's also nice for the beach or walking around. Next, I have this one, which also meets the beach or city category, and it's one of my favorite dresses. I just love the pattern so much, and yeah. So then I have this green dress, which is nice to just throw on as anything really, PJs or a cover-up or anything. So I also have this long, like floor-length flowy dress that I love. It's one of my favorite dresses, but I have yet to wear it, and it's been 10 months, and I'm not sure. Maybe I'll make a point to wear it at some point, but I haven't been able to get rid of it because it is one of my favorite dresses, and I don't want to get rid of it. I want to have it when we're done traveling. So now I have 2 jumpsuits. One is this yellow stripy one, and it's just nice. It's a tank top, and it's got these flowy pants, and it's just nice for wandering around cities when it's hot out and you want to look a little more presentable. And then I have this navy blue one that is also nice and flowy and just standard blue jumpsuit, and you can dress it up or down or anything. That's all my dresses and jumpsuits. Let's move on to shirts. It's a much smaller little square packing cube, but once again, they all just stay right here, and it's really nice. And you can actually fit a lot in these, and it doesn't seem like that much, but it ends up being a lot. I have this light, flowy little cropped tank top, which is perfect because it's so lightweight and it takes up like no room. I have a black tank top, which is just great to have because it goes with everything. This black and white striped tank top, which also just goes with everything. A tank top with palm trees on it, which doesn't go with as much, but I really like it. Probably my most worn tank top. It's just a like mustard yellow and cream, I don't know, you can see that striped tank top, and I love it. Shirt that I don't wear too often, and I should probably just get rid of it, but I don't want to because I really like it. And it's just like a little cropped shirt that has like fruits and vegetables on it, and I think it's cute. I have a white t-shirt, which is just great to have because it goes with everything. This shirt that isn't too versatile, but it is one of my favorite shirts. And it's just like a button up with these cool flowers on it, and I like it. 2 lightweight long sleeved shirts. One is white and the other is this green color, and these are really great for if you are in a country where you need to be a little more covered up, but it's hot out, and you can just throw these on over literally anything and leave them unbuttoned and you're more modest. They were great in India. And that's it for shirts. All right, now we'll do pants. And this is my biggest packing cube, but it's because pants are big. Some jean shorts, pretty standard. Some jeans, also standard. Some nicer, like olive green shorts. Denim, or like light chambray, I don't know, romper. And this gets worn very often because it's nice to not have to worry about the full outfit. It's all here. Light flowy pants. They're nice and beachy, and if it's hot out, they're great. Flowy skirt, which is nice for if it's hot out, and especially in countries where you need to be a little more covered up. This ends up being pretty perfect. Got these shorts, which are bright and a little crazy, but Bryce got them for me a really long time ago, and I love them, and even though they don't match with a lot of things and maybe weren't the best pair of shorts to bring on this trip, I have held on to them because I don't want to get rid of them. Some like linen, long, flare, flowy pants. They're a little more dressy, and just in case I need to be a little more presentable, they're nice. I have only worn them once, so maybe not the best choice on my part to bring them with me, but I still don't want to get rid of them. That's all for pants. Bathing suits I keep in this little bag, and I will just one piece, just like an olive green one piece. I really like this bikini. It's got matching top and bottom. It's nice to have one that's really bright. That's also a matching set that is just nice and neutral, and I like it. Black top that can go with anything, and it's also really nice if I'm going to be doing something active because it stays on very nicely. These black bottoms, it's just nice to have a pair of black bottoms because they go with everything. These two are probably the least functional or versatile ones that I have because they don't go with very much stuff, but I just have this pair of bottoms and this top. So a couple miscellaneous things. I have a North Face raincoat, which is just a smart thing to have because it rains and it's nice to be protected. A sweater, and this is great for planes and trains or anywhere where I'm cold, and I'm cold a lot. And then I also had another heavier coat for when we were in Europe that I don't have anymore because I didn't need it anymore in Asia. Now on to shoes. I have 3 pairs. These are my sandals for when I want to wear sandals, and these are my tennis shoes for walking around cities and stuff, and then these are my running shoes for if I want to run, which I haven't, or if I want to hike. And those are my shoes. And then here I've got my small little packing cube. It has socks and bras and underwear in it. And we don't need to go through this, but I do have 8 pairs of underwear and like 4 pairs of socks, and I left with more underwear than that, and I don't know where they have gone. And so I wish that I had a couple more pairs, but it's been working fine. So yeah, that's everything I have in my backpacks to travel around the world. And Sometimes I feel like I have way too much stuff, especially when I see other people that are backpacking with backpacks that are a lot smaller than mine. And there's some stuff that I definitely would have done differently, some things that I wouldn't have brought with me, and some things that I probably could have benefited from having. But for the most part, it's been working out pretty nicely for me. So thanks for watching. Bye.